All right, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So I can't believe I almost forgot that a new chapter of Spy X Family dropped. I suppose the X of Silence was Spy Family dropped. And so we're getting another reaction review as we dive into one of the best new series in Shonen Jump. So no big fanfare or introduction, we're getting right into it. We have Spy Family Mission 17, and I don't see a title for it yet. So we have on the train, this typical, how you imagine in the spy movies, the women wearing this little kerchief and sunglasses, going, I understand your daughter earned a stellar star, Twilight. And you see Twilight dressed up as an old man, going, yes, ma'am, against all odds. She goes, I don't suppose it would help to have my other agents create additional opportunities for her to distinguish herself? And he goes, that would certainly attract some scrutiny. Excuse me. And I can't imagine it would be worth the risk of exposing what precious few agents you have here. He's like, you're probably right. He's like, is HQ getting impatient? He's like, no, it's just several businesses linked to Desmond have been making suspicious financial transactions lately. None of the signs look good, Twilight. Find a way to get close to Desmond pronto. You need to get that daughter of yours motivated. Just offer her some candy or something. And you see, good morning. It's like, did you see what happened yesterday? He's like, I forgot my homework. So you see a school bus with Eden pulling up, and you see a tump. And you get Anya coming out, just sparkling everywhere, as she gives that smug grin of hers. It's just the absolute best face. And you see all the other kids staring at her and pointing, me like, whoa, that's the Cecil Hall kid who got a Stella star out of nowhere. They say that was the fastest Stella earned ever. It's like, no way. She saved someone's life? And then Anya's just like, my star is shining so bright, I'm the talk of Eden. And it was, you got big kid Billy in the background be like, she actually got one? You see your friend coming up and be like, how's it going, Anya? And she's like, I go by Starlight Anya now. And she's like, okay. And she's like, this is incredible. You're so famous now. With all this respect, you could make 100 new friends today. And Anya's like, oh. And she's thinking of Silent, being thinking of the rich kid and being like, him going, I was wrong about you, Anya. Please be my friend. Come play at my house and bring your parents. And you see her just imagine being praised by Lloyd, who's like, you did it, Anya. Good job. It's like, now I can complete my mission. And the world was saved. And you see Mr. Ritchie coming up and going, you better not get all full of yourself now. With those little cronies. And he just stomps away. Just a disclaimer, I do not recall any of their names. So I'm just going to refer to them by their titles like that. You have a friend going, I can't stand that little jerk. And Anya's like, that's not how it's supposed to go. And she's like, that's it. We're sitting over there today, Anya. And Anya's just like, And she's like, we're sitting over there, Starlight Anya. And her friend's like, and then Anya's just like, okay. And she starts running towards her. Her friend's like, this is getting old fast. He's like, seriously? Wow, she really thinks she's hot stuff now. She's even wearing the pin just to rub it in everyone's faces. No one wears their Stella in class. It's like, no way, did Psycho Girl save anybody's life? They say she saved a drowning kid, but maybe she was the one who pushed him in. You see them all just starting to whisper among themselves, like, that I'd believe. It's like, maybe your family gave the school a bunch of money to buy a Stella? It's like, yeah, she doesn't look that rich to me. They're like, heh. And Anya's just staring at them in shock as she's hearing all this. He's like, oh, don't mind them. They're just jealous. Oh, shit. Rich kid is named Damien. I'm just going to call him Omen Kid from now on because his name is Damien. So the other kid's like, don't you think so too, Damien? It's like, Daddy always tells me to kiss up to him. She totally cheated, right? Damien just side-eyes him and goes, this isn't some third-rate school that hands out Stella by mistake. Is that what you think Eden is? The other kid's like, no, I just... And he goes, if you've got problems with this school, you should transfer somewhere else. There's still time. And you have his frail cronies be like, spoken like a true man, bravo! He's like, he's so cool. And Damien just gritting his teeth is like, knowing that it's not some fluke makes getting beat by that runt even more mortifying. And you have Anya's friend being like, maybe there's more to him than I thought. You know, the headmaster coming in being like, class begins now, children. It's like, so, Starlight Anya, have you figured out what you're going to get for your reward? And Anya's like, my reward? It's like, yeah, if you do well in a test or a recital or something, you get a reward, right? So earning a Stella, Anya's like, I could get peanuts? And her friend's like, you could do a whole lot better than that. I got a cute new dress and a tiara for that test we took the other day. And you see the little butler just howling off this little dress for her as she tries on this crown. It's like, nicely done, Becky. Oh, Lord, her name is Becky. She was like, whoa, these are real gems. Becky's like, although I guess I haven't received much else that was good. And she's remembering all these things, which is a giant cake, a smaller house built in the yard that looks like a mini mansion, a diamond-studded doll, a pink tank, a pink warplane. And Anya's just staring at this in shock. She's like, do your parents secretly rule the world? Becky's like, what? No, they run a normal company. Anya's like, huh. She's like, then I want a castle. Becky's like, that might be asking a bit much. Where would you even put it? Anya's like, then maybe like a year's worth of peanuts? Becky's like, that's probably not asking enough. Will that really make you happy? Just peanuts? Anya's like, rewards are hard. And you have and then you have Becky going, yeah, I guess out of all of them, getting Weasel made me the happiest. My Wheezy is the cutest little dog. So you see this little Yorkie just running after her going, yep, yep, yep. And Anya's like, a dog? And then she spots Damien and his cronies walking nearby. And she calls out to him, do you have a dog too, Scion boy? Becky's like, what are you asking him for? Damien's like, what? And he's imagining to himself, who cares? Don't talk to me. And he's imagining his dog running up to him. And Anya's like, we got a dog too. And he's like, really? Well, I bet my dog Max is cuter than your dog. Bring your dog to my house and I'll prove it to your parents too. So bring your dog to my house and I'll prove it. Your parents too. And you see... You see Anya just imagining the pair, her taking Lloyd to meet Damien's parents. And I'm going, good day, Mr. Forger. It's like, let's stop this war, Mr. Desmond. And the world was saved. And Anya just does her little face as he's walking away. And you see later that night, what? You want a dog as a reward? And Anya's like, I need a dog for peace. And he's like, peace of mind? And then Lloyd's thinking, well, I was thinking of buying you some sort of reward. And you have, they're going, Anya, it isn't easy caring for a living creature. Pets are a big responsibility. And Lloyd's like, a dog, huh? I'll give it some thought. The building does allow pets. He's like, Papa. And then you have Lloyd just thinking of this huge ass boxer, just super buffed up, and he's thinking a well-trained dog might have the side benefit of improving security here. excuse me. You have your you have your just thinking of Anya just getting bitten in half by what looks like a Doberman. She's like, dogs can be so ferocious. I'd worry about Anya getting bitten to death. And you see an image of the sort of dogs Yor has encountered. Like, dogs are so strong. And Anya's just crying. She's like, I want a cute dog. A small one. And you imagine you're just seeing this tiny corgi with a knife in its mouth, just running by and slicing Anya's throat. Boy. It's like, well, even small dogs can be quite capable. Maybe I'll get the agency to procure us one. So he goes, let's go visit some pet shops over the weekend. And you see a roar. And you see, you got any buyers lined up? Like, times are pretty tough out there. Got a bunch of bastards fancying themselves revolutionaries. They planning to use them as bomb dogs or something? So these ones are in pretty sorry shape too. They really got messed with in order to turn them into playthings for people. So you see these two people just walking into this back room with kennels on both sides housing dogs who are just going berserk because they're just barking. It's like, if you want your food, shut up. Oh boy. You have them going, numbers 3 and 5 aren't looking so hot. It's like, not my problem, all right? It's like, woof, woof. I was like, yeah, these dogs don't look all that bright. And it's so loud in here. And you see a giant twitch as this ginormous dog gets up and imagines this, and imagines Yor and Lloyd and Anya. With Anya just be like, yay! And you see a stagger and a lurch. As you see this gigantic dog that's pure white with these little black paws. It's going with a doom. And you have Anya just looking at pictures and going, and that one, and that one. And you're just thinking, I'm glad they look weak. And you have next chapter hits December 15th. Oh, boy. All right. So... the highlight of any Spy Family chapter is Anya's reaction faces to, anything time she sees Lloyd or you're just having these just far out thoughts, or when she does that face at anyone she sees. She has quickly become one of my absolute favorite characters. She's super adorable. I just love her over-the-top reactions to everything. And her calling Damien Scion Boy continues to be the best. And you're just imagining the absolute worst case scenarios. For getting a pet with a little corgi even slashing her throat was just comedy gold. And of course, I should have seen it coming as soon as Anya was like, I want a small, cute dog. You, of course, know she's going to get this gigantic-ass dog that's going to dwarf Damien's dog, Max. And I wonder if this, the implication at the end of the chapter seems to be that the dog might potentially be psychic as well, which kind of adds a whole new dimension to the possibilities of what could happen with this story. So I'm super looking forward to Anya meeting the dog and just getting along together. Spy Family is one of the best new series to come out of Jump. It's absolutely amazing. I love every minute of it. Can't wait to hit more chapters. Excuse me. Until next time, this is Ash. I'll talk to y'all later.